Hey guys, welcome back to my craft room. We are doing another sheet load of cards this month. The April 2021 sheet load of cards. It is a Slimline and I'm getting kind of addicted to them. But I was kind of going along and I was like, hey, why don't I take you along with me? Again, I am adapting it to my 6x6 lifestyle. And I thought that you guys might be interested in the 6x6 alternative as well. And I'm not too far into it, so I figured it'd be a good time to bring you in, I guess. So, of course, the sheet load of cards is originally designed for a 12x12, but I like to work off of 6x6's. So I like to go ahead and adapt them to a 6x6. And oh my gosh, we're going to be using a lot of 6x6 papers today, let me tell you. We're going to start off with our sentiment piece. So this is CSC. We're going to start off with a 3-inch cut on both sides. And hopefully the way I am doing it is going to be the most scrap saving. We then want a 1-inch. I'm going to do all of them because I don't know how many cards I'm making, and these are good size for sentiments in general. That one's a little over, but I'm not going to worry about it, because my piece that I'm working off of as well, it's a little additive piece, is a little bit bigger than a 1/4 inch around. So I'm using the shimmery paper. I'm not sure how well it'll take to a sentiment. I'm hoping well, because I want a little bit of extra shimmer on there. Alright, so we've got our 6x6 of just white. Mine's shimmery, of course. And then we need a piece of 6x6, and this is going to be my little additive on top, or actually it's going to be on the bottom of the sentiment. And we're going to cut this at 3 inches by 1.5. Again, I'm going to go ahead and do all of them. So you're going to end up with 8, if I remember correctly. Yes. And I'm not going to stick to one color scheme. Well, I'm sticking to a color scheme, but I'm not sticking to one in general color or colors. So those are going to be underneath your sentiment, because that was not a part of the sketch, but I'm adding it. Alrighty, so we do need to have our bases, which first I'm going to go ahead and cut my, what is it, 1.5 by 3. So I'm going to do each color that I have. So a pink, a green, this lighter pink, and this darker pink. I probably don't need all of that, but yeah, we'll do it. Just to make sense of it. So we're gonna do, oh, and I've changed all of the measurements down about a 1/4 inch, I believe, so that it would actually fit a 6x6. Let me see, this is CSB, so we are going to want 1.5 by 3. Yeah, so 3 inches. That seems to be our standard here. And then 1.5. Now I could go ahead and use those again, but I do feel like I needed an extra just in case. And I can always add in more bases. As well as use these for other scraps, because these are a really great size. Oh, I thought it was raining there for a second. I'm actually going to hold off on those for right now, and we're going to just kind of put together a card. So we're going to go ahead and move on over to, because I don't want to repeat things too much. Now we're going to move on to pattern paper A. So we're going to need 2 3/4. Cut both of them. Oh wait, hold on. Yep, that's correct. It's like, ooh, hold on. I think I did an oopsie, but no. So 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. I'm using this really cute paper stack. It's called Spring Adventures, I believe. It's the one with the little ducks. Oh my gosh, why couldn't I think of it? The ducks and the bear. Oh, it is just so cute. Alright. So I'm going to just do 2 cards for right now, and then we'll come back and I'll show you all the rest of them that I make. I think that'll be a good idea. So now for PP pattern paper B, we are going to need 3 inches by 1 1/4. I'm using this really cute check gingham. 1 1/4. Again, everything, all the dimensions that she's given, I just took down a notch. Alright, is that everything? I think we've went through everything. And of course, you're just going to continuously cut those down. I'm only going to do a few of them, because I don't feel like we need that repetition. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay. Oh wait, I do need to fold my score and fold. Where is my scoring blade? There we go. My card bases. So we're gonna do 2 of them. Let's do a green, just so you guys can see, and a pink. How about that? So 3 inches. We'll do 2 cards together, and then I will make the rest of them up, and then I'll be back afterwards. It won't be, you know, you'll see it at the end of the video, but ooh, wrong way. There we go. So that is your 6 by 3 card base, so that you can just use a 6 by 6 paper, because I find it ridiculous to make Slimlines not that size. Because if I have 6 by 6 papers, I'm gonna be using them. Alrighty, let's do ATG. He's on the larger side. I'm going to do 3 lines, just in case. So we're going to go ahead and set this guy down. This is basically like making any other card right now. Just putting together all the elements. And I don't think I need that 3rd line, actually. It feels pretty secure on its own. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Alright, so I'm going to just swap out the green and the pink, like so. Grab my gingham that we cut out of ATG. Great. We'll switch on over to my mono. go ahead and set that on in there. I haven't quite decided yet what sentiment I want to put on it. Actually, probably should have decided that. Oh my gosh. It's so springy and cute. I almost did hearts, but I was like, that's going to be a little bit too Valentine's-y, isn't it? These hearts right here. I feel like I might end up doing it for some of the cards, because I feel like I'm going to get a lot of cards out of this. Alright, next is the sentiment, so I've got to decide. The decision time is here. I guess I can go ahead... Oh gosh, a bunch of noises going on outside. I think it's starting, the wind's starting to pick up. Spooking me. It's because I get too like focused on the card making, and then my brain, after something like really spastic, really loud happens. That looks a little crooked. Honestly, it's probably fine. There we go. Perfect. I could use a little stamp, but I'm thinking like I want a focal stamp. I want something big. I could do like a happy birthday. I don't know about that. Do everything. Oh, you are my everything. Special day. Blah. That's not sounding. Friends forever. Sending happy thoughts. I need more of a... Yeah, that happy birthday really kind of... I'm kind of thinking actually that April showers bring May flowers. I am loving... And just the focal point that I'm going to be putting on here. I thought also this would be a good one to use. I'm kind of thinking maybe doing another set later in the month of, I think maybe some Christmas ones or something along that line. I need a block. I think, debating if I want to use black or if I want, yeah, I think I want to use black. I think if I wasn't doing another focal point right next to it, I would definitely use a color ink. So I think I'm going to do... she has it cut at an angle. Hold on, let me plan this out. Let me bring my focal image. See, I'm thinking just like that. And then putting the stamp there. Now, do I want that angle cut? That's the question. I think I'm going to, actually. Or maybe a banner. But, like, if I put it right here. Yes. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp. Well, actually, I only need 2 of them, so... right about here. Oh goodness. I had Cheerios for breakfast and then I could taste it when I hiccup. It's kind of gross. Alright, so I'm actually thinking a banner. That is where my brain wants me to go. So, just a very tight banner. No room for wiggle here. I'll make sure that's dry. With the shimmer paper, it tends to take a little bit longer to dry. And we're just going to set that right on in that crevice there. And then I did a focal image. She has little dots or bling or whatever But I thought these would be really cute to add on there. They're just some of the pattern paper. It's, let me see if I can actually grab it. So just one sheet of this 6x6 of this blue flowery. I just inked that up, inked the stamp up, and then inked it, or, oh my gosh, stamped it on the pattern paper. And then I just did some blue, I did a powder blue alcohol marker on the bottom and the top, and then I did a blue gel pen along that banding. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. There we go. It's just the subtle hint that there's something there. And I'm not gonna pop it up. I think this card has enough dimension for what it is. Just with all of the layering. So just like that. Actually, I want to kick them up a little bit there. Perfect. I do feel like it's missing something on the other side. So I very well may put bling on there or some hearts. I think that I will decide on that after this, though. What color am I doing here? Oh no, we want green. My bad. Do our banner piece. Very tight. I think the shimmer just adds a little bit of extra detail, and plus the layering, the extra layering, because I didn't do a white card base. I feel like it kind of needs that extra oomph, just because the colors are so out there. They're trying to draw your eye a little bit too much. Gotta rein it in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do something over here. But there they are so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of these, and I'll be back to share them with you. Okay, I am all done. I ended up being able to make 10 cards in total. I did end up having a few scraps left over, very usable scraps, let me tell you. They might just go on the inside as banner pieces, and then I also have the branding strips that I do keep on hand just in case. I also had some left over of the 3x1/4, which will probably be made into banners later on. Love banners, especially for scraps. But here are the cards. So this is the one that we made together, as well as this one. I did end up adding some bling onto the side. I think it adds a nice little touch. But they're all pretty much the same. Variations on colorways, of course. I did end up adding in a few different pattern papers, some different flowers. I did some hearts. I did do a gingham on one, and I don't know. I kind of like it, but I also kind of don't. It's one of those, it's like, eh. And then here's the one with the hearts. So in total, oh, and I also added this little scrap that I had left over from something else. I don't remember what. In total, I used up approximately, I don't remember correctly, like to the T, I'm pretty sure I used 10 pattern papers and 15 pieces of 6x6 cardstock. So 10 of those would have been the bases, and then 5 would have been the banner mat and the matte behind the pattern paper there. But those are my sheet load of cards for April 2021. Our mini Slimlines. And when I go to use them, I go ahead and do that, the insides then. I know, the Slimlines I just feel are a little bit different for me when making the insides. They're just a little different. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I made my mini Slimlines. I hope you are having a crazy day. Good crazy, not bad crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.